Hello, I'm Wendy Hayes and I'm Head of Design Technology at Park House School, and I'm here to explain to you a little bit more about A-level design and technology product design. Our main aim at Key Stage 5 is to both extend skills and understanding in design technology and also to improve your ability to work independently, whether that's using CAD/CAM, whether that's using machinery and design skills, whether that's planning and progressing through projects, or building your design theory knowledge. In Year 12, you'll work on upskilling your ability, and whether that's by working through a range of existing skills and tasks, or whether that's learning new skills and tasks. Then the aim of all of it is to try and build you skills to then tackle your NEA, which will start towards the end of Year 12. We're also going to be obviously focusing on knowledge and understanding of the theory element of the course, so that you're able to deal with the exams at the end of Year 13. Now, towards the end of Year 12, probably from approximately Easter onwards, students will start an NEA coursework project, but rather than, as it is at GCSE, that the exam board set a context, you will get to choose which client you work for. So you will need to work with a client. It's essential that you do. You'll need to work with that client throughout the iterative design process to both decide on a problem that you are going to tackle, and also obviously to work with them to gain their feedback and their interest and their understanding of the problem, to then work towards a final fully functioning prototype. There'll also be 2 exams in Year 13, or at the end of Year 13, and they are one paper is paper 1 is an hour-and-a-half paper, which is called Principles of Product Design, and that is one that tests your knowledge and understanding of the theory element of the course. And then there is a second paper, paper 2, which is an hour and 3/4, and that one, as well as testing your knowledge and understanding, comes with a resource booklet that will support the questions that you're asked to answer. So if you're not taking A-level maths, then you will need to take core maths as an additional subject at A-level, and that mainly is to then maintain your maths skills for the exam element of the course to sort of a higher level GCSE standard. So you may find that that's a requirement of other subjects, humanities, sciences, if you are not doing A-level maths as one of your subjects. And obviously it maintains your maths skills. At A-level, we teach both the Year 12 and 13 class as one class, so it means you're in the same class, but I think that is mutually beneficial to both year groups, because for Year 12 it allows you to see the NEA projects as they progress through Year 13, and sort of gives you a little bit more guidance as to what perhaps you are trying to achieve. But also it gives you the opportunity to share your knowledge and understanding of the theory element, and obviously share the sort of best practice that you've learned throughout the course as well. So you'll be sharing that then with one another. At A-level, we follow the OCR D&T product design route, and that is the same exam board that we use for GCSE design technology. So it means that you are following the same syllabus, and obviously one sort of naturally leads on to the other if you have done GCSE D&T at Park House School. Even if you are then coming from another school, the GCSE syllabuses sort of nicely sort of feed into the A-level requirements that you're going to be needing to know. I'm now going to let Myla tell you a little bit more about her experience of design technology and where she sees it allowing her to go in the future.
Right, Myla, with you, obviously you do product design. What other subjects are you doing at A-level?
I do maths and art.
Okay, and was there a particular reason that you chose to continue with design technology? Because you did it at GCSE. Is there a reason that you chose to sort of continue, or?
Yeah, like it branches like with maths and art really well because it's like both. And also I really wanted to do something to do with science because I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I chose DT because of it.
So actually the materials and the technology side of things is actually quite interesting to you. Okay. With what elements, so apart from probably liking the theory elements, what elements of the design technology course do you particularly enjoy?
Actually like modelling, because in art I do very much like 2D designs, and so like being able to like create something 3D is quite fun.
Okay, all right. And have you enjoyed the sort of working with the client, because obviously now you're in year 13, have you enjoyed the working with the client and the problem solving element of the course?
Yes, I do prefer it to GCSE where I made up my client, as it gives you more feedback and you think outside of the box because you've been given another person's point of view.
Okay, great. And where do you perhaps see it going from here? Do you see D&T being a route that you perhaps take in future, or you've got any particular plans for post-sixth form?
At the moment I'm just looking at unis, but like the main like type of course that I'm looking into is architecture and design kind of thing.
Okay.
I see it like as the biggest opportunity in like work and jobs and all of that malarkey. But yeah, something like that.
Okay, so possibly going on to do degrees in either design related or architecture related degrees. Okay, great, thanks very much.
So mine obviously is going to be trying to sort of go on to do architecture or design related degree, but I suppose for some of you it will be kind of that thing of where next. So we've had students who've gone on to do degrees, so whether that's in product design, various fields of engineering, aerospace, motorsport, civil engineering, graphic design degrees, textile design, computer game design, animation, interior design, a whole range of degrees have sort of led from students taking D&T as one of their options at A-level. We've also had students take up apprenticeships, so that has been a variety of different companies, aerospace engineering companies, motorsport engineering companies. We've got furniture design companies that students have gone on to do apprenticeships with, and design companies themselves. So, you know, it does lead to a whole host of different degrees or apprenticeships. And also then, depending on what you want to do a degree, it may be that your next route post sixth form is that you go on to a further education course, and that might be a foundation course in art and design that would then also lead to various different degree programs after that, or even apprenticeships after that. Now, obviously, if you know design technology, you know a little bit about what we have in the department, but just so you're aware, we've obviously got 2 workshops that can be used for a range of different materials, so woods, metals, polymers, manufactured boards, and then we also have 2 classroom bases, which obviously also have access to IT facilities, and that can be allow you to work with CAD programs, whether Autodesk Fusion, whether 2D design, the Adobe Creative Suite programs, so Photoshop, Illustrator, and we also obviously have then CAM machinery as well, computer aided manufacturing, that can also allow you to, obviously, which we're actively encouraging you to then use within your projects. So whether that's the laser cutter, 3D printer, router, vinyl sticker cutter, any of the things that we have, we are thoroughly encouraging you to make sure that you're making good use of those bits of equipment. Obviously at A-level you can be taught by either myself, Mrs. Hayes as Head of Design Technology, or Mr. Jones, and we're obviously ably supported by our technician, Mr. Diath. If you've got any further questions regards your suitability to do A-level product design, then please ask us. Obviously, Mr. Jones or myself, we are very open to giving you opinions, or at least sort of giving you a bit of confidence that possibly it would be a choice that you should make. And if you're externally coming into Park House School, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. That's at office@parkhouseschool.org, and obviously ask us the question through there. But hopefully this has told you a little bit about the requirements of A-level product design and what you might experience while you're doing it. But any further questions, please ask. Okay, thanks for listening.